Well, it's happened once again.
Allie has convinced me to bring her back to her childhood pumpkin farm.
Bishop's Pumpkin Farm, not far from Sacramento, here in Wheatland, California. Allie grew up coming here every year. It's not far from her childhood home.
And somehow now, against my will,
It's become my tradition too. Ooh, this is awesome. I never noticed this old Ford truck before. I want one. Oh, and I never noticed this either.
some of these little produce carts
Are designed like little Model Ts, and the kids can sit in them and get a fun pick.
Wow, they've got a lot of unusual pumpkins here.
Multicolor pumpkins, star pumpkins.
Lumpy pumpkins, or lumpkins as I like to call them.
Ooh, and what the heck are these things? Would you eat this, Allie? Man, they got carnivorous looking ones, giant herniated looking ones. What in the world? Now, I'm sure some of this is some kind of squash and other kinds of weird gourds. They're not all pumpkins technically, but it's amazing what a variety of stuff there is.
And we've barely walked in the gate.
Normally, every time we come up here, it's a weekend, so this is a lot more crowded.
I don't think we've ever just got to walk around all the different varieties of pumpkins before.
Anyway, if you haven't seen our videos at Bishop's in past years, this place is huge.
They've got fun picks.
They've got a carousel, tires to jump on,
I'm too tired for that.
corn mazes, zip lines, a sunflower labyrinth, crazy slides, towers to climb on,
A great caboose.
gotta love something with a great caboose, Allie, pig races and pony rides, a whole barn literally filled with corn.
It always kind of reminds me of the way Knott's Berry Farm used to be when it was still a berry farm.
They even have their very own train ride here on the Bishop's Pumpkin Farm line.
It's almost like they're in training to become a theme park one day.
Up, there they go.
Jeez, would you look at the size of that train? It's getting awfully long.
That's crazy. Oh, look, there's the old engine.
Wish they'd let me have a go driving that thing.
Awesome. This place has been going strong since it was started by the Bishop family in the 1970s, and Allie has been coming here her entire life.
She comes here for the memories. She comes up here to see some of her nice family members.
But mainly, every year, we come here so that Allie can get
Her pumpkin cake.
This is crazy. I've never seen this thing without a huge, massive line stretching across the entire farm. Now, though, her baby cousin is also a main attraction.
And since there's no line,
The pumpkin cake is a little less urgent than normal. It's honestly a pretty great place to come. There's tons of weird food and drinks.
8,000 different kinds of homemade desserts and baked goods.
Pumpkin pie, walnut pie, lemon walnut pie,
Pumpkin cake, pumpkin bread, apple dumpling.
even a choco pumpkin cake.
I can't eat any of them, but Allie loves them.
My favorite thing here is the cider mill.
With handmade, old-fashioned apple cider that they make right there.
I always love sneaking around the back and watching them unload the apples, wash them, crush them.
I guess they're not doing it at the moment, but they make it right here.
Ooh, another old Ford truck. I'm starting to see a pattern here.
Anyway, there are magic shows,
Puppet shows, bands.
even a pretty ginormous petting zoo.
Unfortunately for the petting zoo, I need 2 fun ticks.
And I must have left all my fun ticks in my other pants, dang it.
This is really just a quick stop for us today on our way to do something new tomorrow. So we're not going full pumpkin farm today, just a sip of cider.
Love a cider sip.
And then down to the edge of the farm to board the good old-fashioned hay wagon. Allie, hey. 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 Hey, Marley. Hey. That takes us out to the pumpkins themselves. Normally I get annoyed with how slow this thing goes, but as you know, right now I have a spinal injury.
So this time I'm grateful.
Up there's the pumpkins. Finally. Whoa. Oh, Nelly.
Would you look at the size of this pumpkin patch?
Every year I forget just how gargantuan it is.
It's divine.
It's gorgeous. Seriously, acre upon acre upon acre of gigantic carvable fruit.
Look at this one. You can make a sofa out of that thing.
Well, or at least a love seat. Now, even though we're only like 15 minutes away from Allie's childhood home, we're about 7 hours away from our current residence.
So we really don't come out here to pick a pumpkin to carve.
There's the nostalgia factor, of course,
But mainly, Allie wants to continue her yearly tradition.
of taking pictures in the pumpkin patch.
And this year, not just pictures of herself.
But of course, pictures of the baby. All right, I get to hold the purse and the phone while Allie poses for some fun pumpkin pics. The hard part about this every year
is that Allie is very particular about the pumpkin she'll pick for the pic.
she always has to find the perfect pumpkin, not too big.
Or it'll be too heavy for her little arms.
Oh, that's the one. That's the one.
I only have one tradition out here.
I like to find just the right number of pumpkins
To make a pumpkin snowman. Look at it. It's alive!
Dude, that is a work of art.
I will name you Pumpy and you will be my best friend. And me and Pumpy are gonna go around the world and we're gonna start a band.
Oh, we'll never be rock stars now.
Oh, why?
Oh, this one has leprosy. This is a patch of horror. Tragedy after tragedy.
Oh, they fixed him.
Good old Pumpy. Good as new.
He's like Pumpty Dumpty.
All right, well, now that we've got a few fun pics
And built this year's pumpkin snowman
we can head back to the main part of the farm.
for the grand finale.
Allie's favorite pumpkin cake.
The cake that's apparently so good it's worth driving 7 hours to and from every year.
It's literally the best cake in the whole world.
And it's gluten-free.
No, it's not.
Which means Allie gets it all to herself, which is pretty much the way she likes it. All right, well, now that we've got the goods and taken the fun pumpkin pics, we're finished with Bishop's.
But not finished with our trip.
Because tomorrow morning we're heading somewhere entirely new. So it's time to get some shut-eye.
All right.
Rise and shine. Just over this freeway and just over the hill here is another place Allie has been wanting me to go with her for years.
It's another fall-themed place.
Welcome to Apple Hill.
There are apple orchards and Christmas tree farms and pumpkin patches.
And best of all, it's right by our friend Baker Girl Steph's house. Well, I guess we might as well keep things on theme.
And start with another pumpkin patch.
This one's at Boa Vista Orchards.
Where not only do they have a plethora of pumpkins, but also a lot of signs.
Look at all these fun pick opportunities. Pumpkin kisses and harvest wishes, autumn skies and apple pies.
Keep calm, it's fall in Apple Hill.
This one right here perfectly encapsulates Allie's whole mentality.
Except there should be a little sliver in there for Christmas, because you do like Christmas also.
The best part about pumpkins, though, is getting the advice. Look at that. Advice from a pumpkin.
Do you guys ever say pumpkin? I'm always worried that I'm saying pumpkin. I'm pretty sure I'm not saying pumpkin, but I don't want to say pumpkin. I want to say pumpkin.
Normally I don't get roped into so many cutesy fall things.
But with the back injury, I still can't do a lot of flinching at haunts, you know? Oh, scarecrows.
So for once, we're kind of doing the more Allie-ish activities. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually starting to like it.
Next thing you know, I'll be drinking pumpkin spice. No!
Oh, look at this. They've got pony rides. How come you can never pet the ponies?
I'm too big to ride them. I'm not allowed to pet them.
This reminds me, though, that I really want to pet a mini horse.
I love those little horses. Hey!
This particular pumpkin patch is very Instagram-centric. Look at this. Double fun pick!
See, you've always loved pumpkins. Now you became a pumpkin.
Oh, look at this fun pick opportunity. Look, I already liked it, and you're not even in the picture yet, Allie.
Go, 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 go.
Fun pick! Like it! Like it!
DM it to your mom.
All right, this pumpkin patch was pretty good, but...
An apple a day keeps the doctor away.
And with all the back problems I've been having lately...
I'd probably better pick up a couple of dozen.
Whoa, they've got a lot of stuff for sale over here.
Ooh, they even have free samples.
Ooh, what do they taste like?
Apples?
Ooh.
I'm gonna try the pippin.
Oh my gosh, that tastes so hobbity. Apple cider samples. Thank you, Steph.
Sweet, sampley sip.
All right, this place rules.
They got bath bombs and jewelry and shirts and Brussels sprouts.
And then on the inside, they got all the baked goods and jams and jellies and fudge, apple donut ice cream sandwiches.
And what the holy heck? They even have smoked rattlesnake meat.
I now know what everyone in my family is getting for Christmas. All right, well, as cool as this place is,
I'm told there are even more places to see up here.
so we're taking the Steph-mobile to our next location, the Pine O' Mine Apple Orchard.
Looks like this place has already done all the picking.
All that's left for us to do is head on down to the Apple Shack.
Ooh, they got hayrides.
A corn maze.
And of course, a pumpkin patch.
Can you tell what Allie's favorite fruit is yet?
Actually really nice up here, the crisp fall air.
The rustic scenery.
Gotta be careful though, I heard this place was haunted. Whoa, whoa.
Whoa, close one. Look at this. Apple trees, pumpkin snowman.
I'm waiting for Ichabod Crane to ride by any minute. Oh, they're taking a pic. I was like, why is she laying like that?
This is cool. I love hand-painted stuff like this. Something about DIY attractions. Funny because it's just so rustic and beautiful, and then you look over here.
There's some kind of giant tank.
That must be where they're keeping all the cider.
Kind of a bummer we didn't come on the weekends because there are places with train rides and a lot of stuff that's closed right now.
But from what I understand, it's also a good thing we didn't come on a weekend.
Because Apple Hill is so popular in the fall
that the traffic lines up for miles and miles.
I'm starting to get hungry. I should have bought that rattlesnake rattlesnake meat.
We got a couple more places to go, so maybe I'll get another chance. All right, this next place is called High Hill.
Ooh, and there's a lot of little cute shops. I might be in trouble.
Soaps and aprons. And wow, look at this. There's arts and crafts everywhere. Oh, look, miniatures.
Look at all of these.
They're fantastic.
I love small things.
Ooh, and I also love hand-carved things.
Ah, smells so good.
Oh, look at these little bears, Allie.
They're so cute.
Whoa, look at these clay faces. Oh, this is so true. All right, this stuff is awesome. Wow, they've got dough art, custom signs. This is a lot more expensive than the other ones we stopped at.
The perfect fall-themed piece of art.
Wow, look at this over by the pie porch. It's a giant caramel apple.
I don't really like caramel apples, but luckily...
They've got a giant regular apple, too.
Would you look at the size of this thing? I'm gonna gobble this up. Wait, it's got a worm.
Ah, and here we have the owners of High Hill, Jan and Ted. How you doing there?
We're doing great. All these tourists come and get my apples and get the bite in there, get the teeth stuck in the caramel, and then I sit here on my head and I watch the money come piling in and they go to the pie port. And I gotta sit here and I can't go to the bathroom, but I like to sit on the
Okay,
hill.
then.
Oh no, look at this. It's the woodshed.
My dad always said he'd take me out back here.
Now I wish he did. There's a lot of nifty gifties in there. Dude, okay, this place rules.
This would be a fun one to come to at Christmas also.
So many gift opportunities. Uh-oh, they found a puppy.
Man, they got fingerless gloves.
And patchouli. Creepy little food-shaped figurines.
There's a lake.
That I think you're allowed to go fishing in.
A little bit of everything.
Oh, wow, look at this in front of the apple barn. Another beautiful old Ford truck.
Starting to get truck envy over here.
Yep, it's a pretty good truck, all right. What do you say, Frank?
Oh, wow, check this out, too. There's even an old Ford tractor. I love that paint job. All right, gotta find the girls. I think they went into the pie house here. I'm guessing there's a lot of gluten involved in this place.
But supposedly somewhere in Apple Hill.
Is a gluten-free bakery. Don't know where. But for the rest of all of you, look at this smorgasbord. And here you actually know they're fresh baked because you can see them doing it. Steph, you should get a job here. You're a baker, girl. Anyway, that's the upstairs of the pie house. Downstairs, it's the crafter's barn, where they sell really scary knitted hoods.
All right, well, other than Allie's pumpkin farm tradition,
The main purpose of this trip was to check out Apple Hill for possible future filming.
I was skeptical.
But I have to say, I've been won over. I've officially been charmed.
All right, I guess that's all the time we have for High Hill.
Just one more quick fun pick.
Look, Steph, I'm an apple. So am I.
And we'll head to one last place.
So I can hopefully find some rattlesnake meat.
Hopefully they're gonna have some at our next and final stop, Rainbow Orchards.
See, there's like 50,000 little orchards and little shops.
We've only really seen a small sampling of them today.
But next year, hopefully, when we have more time, we're coming back.
Dave just stopped in this last place for some apple cider, something they have plenty of. I was hoping for rattlesnake meat, but all I see is gooseneck gourds and specialty squash. So I guess now that you've got your cider,
We've got to go back to that first place.
because it's an obsession now.
I am not leaving here without rattlesnake meat.
Whoa, I was about to get in the car, but look at these people's yard next door to Rainbow Orchards.
They've got so many garden gnomes.
Dude, goals.
I love hand-painted old signs and roadside attractions and garden gnomes. I'm weird.
All right, Steph, to the rattlesnake meat.
Andale arriba! Here it is. I hope they're not all sold out now. Where is it? Where is it?
Oh, yes.
Success!
Allie's got the pippins and I got the rattlesnake meat. What'd you get, Steph?
I'm grabbing some Granny Smith and then something else for pie.
See? Everybody's happy.
All you gotta do is go over and check out Baker Girl Steph's channel. We gotta go to the checkout stand.
And now that we're out of time, we've all done our duty.
We can go home?
And eat well. They'll have the buyer's remorse.
By the way, Steph really does have a rad baking channel. She bakes, like, copies Disney treats sometimes, shows people how to make them themselves. She makes other rare original treats that other people copy her from. But she's got a lot of original recipes on there. There's a dog down there. There's Allie, look how cute you are. So go check out Steph's stuff. Steph's stuff, because Steph drove us around all day. And don't call her Stephanie, she doesn't like it. Right, Stephanie?
They're just gonna call me Stephanie now.
I'm sorry. I'm a little sorry. Also, thank you to everyone for your kind wishes and patience as I've been recovering with the spine problems. I know I'm a little less animated and jumpy as normal. There's a lot of times I cannot hold the stuff long enough to really do my normal thing. But I've been trying, and I'll be back to full strength soon. Okay, goodbye.
Come on down to Apple Hill. It's the apple pickingest place in town. You can bite an apple, lick an apple, put an apple in your pants. No one will know but you. Apple Hill. It's good. I didn't bite it, I just made the sound. Cause this ain't my apple. Better put it down. Go.
How about them apples? Well, how about them apples? How about